Hey y'all, welcome back. Alright, let's do a good think. Let's get a good think in right now. Because we have to think about a lot of things. Laura St. Clair. So, the St. Clairs, let's learn about that. The CEO of, like, the fucking is regional executive of Shield Oil. Her role is not secure. The board would like to replace her, but they fear the influence of her father. She is interested in your mom. Likely to do some aspect of your mom's research. Okay. So what was my mom exactly doing? And what was that weird fucking shit that she found through Quack Job? Thomas St. Clair is Laura St. Clair's father and the affluent founder of Claire Bionics, a machine learning startup. I wonder if she found some crazy AI Borg shit. I hope my mom didn't become one with the machines. Oh wait, I still have more thoughts? Well, what? Oh, LeBlanc. Private investigator Brett LeBlanc. You saw SHIELD agents leaving your house with a box following your mom's death. Okay, that's it. What? I still have more? Oh, the bloodline. An old man in Norco named Pawpaw had delusions about your mom. Well, that's who Pawpaw is. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by way of Caucasian ancestry. He once threw a brick through a church window. Okay, I think that's everything now. Yes. Okay. Stocked a million. If we're to attempt getting into the refinery to reclaim your mother's possessions, we'll need some help. LeBlanc may know where to find it. To find a way into the refinery. Yes, SHIELD has stolen some of your mother's possessions. We can attempt to infiltrate the refinery ourselves, but I don't think we'd be successful. Let's ask around for help. Suggested we visit Duck. It's good advice. Do you recall where Duck lives? There's a fugitive hiding along the Batcher. Yes, we saw him mentioned on the news. Allegedly an oil pirate. What about him? Pirates common? Increasingly so. The pipeline network in this region is largely unmonitored. Claire Bionics and others are developing new technologies to address this. Where's Badger? This is near the Dimes discount. Okay, yeah, we've already been there. Maybe he can help us get into SHIELD. That's reasonable to assume. Okay. Alright, I don't know where we find Doc. This has taken another unusual turn. Erica told us that Blake was heading here yesterday evening, but the bartender says that Blake hasn't come by in weeks. Something may have happened on his way here. Sounds like it. LeBlanc says that SHIELD stole a box of your mother's possessions. We have nothing else to go on. We must retrieve the stolen items and hope they point us toward your brother. Assessing SHIELD's headquarters won't be easy. Without assistance, perhaps impossible. I suggest we recruit help before attempting it ourselves. If I knock, you knock, no answer. Of course there's no answer. Times discount. Let's go home. What about the cat? Your mom fed. Oh yeah. Is it really? There's not gonna be anything, right? Kitchen. Attic. Boxes. The pile has shifted since last time I looked. Let's move the boxes. You clear away the boxes, revealing a portal built into the floor. Oh shit. Unbelievable. How many years has Catherine kept this doorway hidden? You must find a way in. Oh shit. You make various attempts to open the doorway, but all of your efforts prove futile. It remains locked. What the fuck, Catherine? That's crazy. Okay. Laundry room. Fry bar. Truck. Motorcycle. What if we go to... Let's go to the bat chair, I guess. Oh, you got your gun. Okay. Either you seen a dog, little black pit, green eyes. You see her. You sent her this way. She answered to Potts. You're the one they're looking for? Well, so what? Lucky make the news. They want trouble. Here I am. See that dog? You sent her this way. Okay. Can I, like, look at Duck? Where's Duck? Oh, yeah. Fugitive oil pirate. Has a dog gone missing. Where's Duck? Her name was. Visit people. Where does he live? Try to recollect. Oh, his face. Brief, generous smiles, but otherwise placid and emotionless. That sounds scary. I'm afraid of him. You hid behind Catherine when he was around. As hell. It took a churn before you left. A bit of lethargy, irregular breathing, sores on his legs. Your mom brought him food on days where he was unable to stand. His son. Dead at 14. An explosion in the yard. Natural gas leaking from a pipe. Something caused a spark. That's fucked up. Pipeline. If crossed the property to Shields Chemical Annex. Across the property to Shields Chemical Annex, there's only one neighborhood along that fence line. What's left of it anyhow. Small fragments of his home pass through the black ink in your mind. The perennial accumulation of dust. The damp curtains. And pile of cans on the kitchen table and those refinery shadows of the little slab bungalow. Duck lives in dimes. That's what they meant by just recollect that. Like, just remember. You can just go into the memory banks and just remember that shit. That's probably gonna. That's actually a really good way of doing things. It's interesting. Dimes is a neighborhood along the fence line of Shields Chemical Annex. Duck lives there. Okay. This man was mentioned on the news. An oil pirate. Lucky's dog. We're visiting Erica. I noticed a dog near the entrance to the bookshop. Could it be Lucky's dog? Oh shit. We're only right. Can we go to... Here, let's go here. There's a dog. Look at the dog. Stocky pit bull with piercing green eyes. Yep, there he is. Hey. As you reach down to pet him, she shows her teeth and growls softly. This dog looks kind of hungry. What do dogs eat? Dog food, bruh. Dogs eat dog food. Fuck, I need dog food. Fine, then we'll go and get some dog food. Oh, hey, Erica. What's up? You know a guy everyone calls Papa? I know a lot of Papas. This is a man from Norco. He was somewhat troubled. A lot of troubled people from Norco. A lot of Papas. Erica shrugs. Not sure. He threw a brick through the church window. Oh, that dude. Didn't know they call him Papa, but yeah, I know about him. Why? When was the last time you saw him? I didn't think he was around anymore, but Blake saw him just a few days ago. Where? Your mom was interred at the mausoleum on... What the fuck? Interred? Interred. Place a grave or tomb. Damn. I've never heard interred before. Blake went by for a visit, I guess. It's right down the street, so we stopped here on the way back. Said he saw that guy walking down River Road carrying a bucket. Interesting. Okay. I'm trying to get into the refinery. Weird. Why? They stole some of my mom's stuff. What stuff? We don't know. Well, be safe. You know how we can get in? Seems to me that you've got it locked up tight. Drones keep an eye on things 24/7. Alright, see ya. We tried. Pop pop. Blake saw him wandering near your mom's tomb. Well, let's go check it out, I guess, right? We're right there. Might as well take a gander. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I've always heard that. Well, actually, I haven't always heard that expression. I have heard that expression. It's a weird expression, though. Let's go to the mausoleum. Crypt. There's my mom. The face of your mom's crypt is damaged, with cracks running along the edge. It appears as if someone has tampered with the crypt with a pry bar. Like our pry bar? We could open it ourselves. Well, no, we can't. Actually, we can't open it. Okay. I guess we'll come back. Wait, what do you mean we can open it ourselves, but then... It appears someone has tampered with the crypt with a pry bar. So do we need the pry bar? But I could never grab the pry bar before. Interesting. Okay. I guess we go to church. You approach the church and try the door, but it's locked. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Whoa. Can we go to the shield oil, the sprawling shield industrial complex? Long ago, it was a plantation land, cheap and abundant along the Mississippi River. The refinery grew in stages, slowly displacing surrounding neighborhoods. The chemical annex came online later. Children of the enslaved became the neighbors of this machine. Damn. That sucks. Towers. Carbon alloy and stainless stain. Stainless stain. Stainless steel. Holy shit. Dyslexia much? It's giving dyslexia. Fucking hate that shit. Every time someone says it's giving something, like every single time I hear that shit now, it just pisses me off. I'm just like, I'm sorry. It's dumb slang. It's like, maybe it's not dumb slang, but I feel like the people that I hear say it are like, they use it in like the worst, like the stupidest fucking like, I'm assuming it's coming from like AAVE, like, or like, you know, AAVE slang kind of shit like that, because that's where all of that shit comes from, right? Like, we just steal from fucking African American language and shit like that all the time, and lingo and shit. But I feel like majority of the time when I hear that, it's on an online context. Maybe it's because of my, like, my background. Like, I'm not hanging out with young fucking, like, I'm not hanging out with the black youth, you know? So, like, I don't fucking hear that shit all the time. But I don't know, it's just like, it just feels like a TikTok thing. It feels like a Twitter thing. It just feels like an online kind of like type of talking, like, you know, it's like saying like, that face when, or like a TFW, LOL, Lamau. Or more like that face when. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like Pepe hands. Imagine saying Pepe hands in real life. That's what, like, that's the fucking feeling I get when I see that shit. I don't know. I see a lot of white people fucking say that shit too, like in real life. I'm just like, man, that sucks. Like, white people, we got like a lot of like great like shit. We don't need to like, and I'm guilty of it too. I've taken a lot of slang, but like, think about it. We got a lot of slang, like, get lost, nerd. Talk to the hand. Cause the face don't want to hear it. Like, that shit's... I think that shit's white. That shit sounds mad white. But that's great. It sounds great. I love it. I mean, maybe I'm just like a fucking fan of like old, outdated slang, but that's fucking chef's fucking kiss right there. Let's get back to this. Among the columns sits the catalytic cracking unit that rocked the town pipelines. The webwork crosses high and low, over and under traffic and water and concrete, like veins, like gossamer, like neural circuitry. What the fuck is gossamer? I think this, like, video games is literally why I have a good vocabulary. Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. Oh. So if I look up gossamer images, it's okay. It's also a Looney Tune. It's a red hairy thing. Look it up. Just see the fucking Looney Tune. So it's like the stereotypical like kind of spider web kind of thing. Gossamer. I've never heard of that, but that's a cool. I mean, you can never really use that outside of like literature, which I consider this literature. It's like it's games can be literature. This is proof of that. Disco Elysium is proof of that. But you would never say gossamer in real life, right? It just sounds super fucking pretentious. Lights everywhere. Metal halide probing the river's expanse. Coded patterns of warm sodium and cold LEDs winking, thinking, knowing. Something to decipher in all that Norco light. I remember blue. You only think that you do. When he died, part of her did too. Yeah, I bet. Oh shit, there's dimes. Well, let's go to dimes first, I guess. Guess this is the house. Go say hi. The house is partially boarded up. You assume it's an artifact of hurricane preparation that has since become a permanent fixture. Man, Katrina really fucked them up, huh? Fuck, I don't like this, man. The library, what the fuck? Alright, he's fucking scary. Did they make him more scary because I said I was afraid of him? Not the first ones to come through here. I'm trying to like mimic the voices with how like the sounds are, you know. Not the first ones to come through here, toppling over all the shit in the dark. Since the buyout, people think this neighborhood's all the way empty. Come around looking for copper. But you wouldn't do that kind of thing, Kay. Not like your brother. You're just hanging out in the dark? Yes, I am. How's it been, Duck? How's it been? How about how it looks? I made such a mess with the hard drive. Just trying to keep myself out of trouble till it's my turn to go, so... Mentioned a buyout? What? You must have noticed coming in. The houses are all gone. People here have been fighting with S.H.I.E.L.D. all their lives. They got a little momentum on their side after the last explosion. The papers were making S.H.I.E.L.D. look bad. But we were here first. S.H.I.E.L.D. moved in. We suffered. Gas leaks, noise, explosions. Can't grow my vegetables out in the yard. Just won't grow. I never cared to move, but I knocked doors for it anyhow. If S.H.I.E.L.D. had never dropped in on us, my little plot of land would be worth something. The money they were offering to buy us out was alright. Be worth a lot more had they never come. The number they put in front of me, I said piss on it. I could have sued after Reese died. I just didn't have the energy for it. Now I'm the last one left in dimes, so... Sorry about Reese. It's history. Most days I can't remember his face. If I'm honest. When you fill out the survey at the head drive clinic, they ask you to write down memories. Control points, they call them. I couldn't stand to write out his name. It's too painful. I skipped his memory. I regretted it at first, but I'm thankful for it now. Be a worse if that monster carried a piece of my boy inside it. Head drive? I unleashed it. The monster, Super Dog, calls itself that just to get to me. Just to piss me off. Yeah, I was wondering the connection between that. So he helped develop the head drives? That's where Super Dog... What the fuck? It's my fault. That company that made it for me. I should have known that I should have known from the get-go. They only do their business at night. Found out later they don't even have a license. Your mother went to the same clinic for hers. I tried to warn her. The junk was in my brain. The junk that was in my brain begins to laugh. It's spreading around like a virus. It's even in the trees. I told your mother, don't get messed up in any of that. She tells me it's talking to her through the radio. I said, turn off the radio. She never listens. Stopped responding to me. Figure that monster's got money to burn. Catherine didn't want to leave her debt for you to deal with, so you kept up with my mom? Up until right near the end, Kay. She lived like she wasn't sick. She never quit. But I could see it wearing on her. Took a toll on her body. It started in her liver. They burned it out. Thought maybe that was the end of it. Before you know it, they found out. Yeah, usually, liver cancer moves to the lungs next. Is usually the next path away. I mean, I work with liver cancer, so this shit is kind of, to me, and also the brain, like, what was it, glioblastoma? Yeah, so its lungs. Glioblastoma is also kind of common from moving from the liver as well, I believe. She was still going all over town, walking up and down airline like some kind of bag lady. Figured she thought it'd go away if she ignored it, but that didn't work out for her. Once it came for me, never did quit. Been getting sores, cramps every day. Can't keep nothing down. I'm trying to tell her that. Said, Catherine, this is not the kind of thing you can work off. I think she listened. By the time it got to her brain, that was all there was to it. No more working, no more doing nothing. Huh. But she'd already gotten fed up with me by that point. Never really made amends when they put her in that mausoleum with your daddy. It hurts my head thinking about it. But what can you do? No hiding from God's will. So. I have more questions about my mom. I'm very curious now. So this monster, my mom was working for it? I hate even thinking about that thing. It knows I'm here dying while it grows and grows. Big, disgusting, toxic birds sprouting from the ground all over the region with teeth and hands and all that kinds of shit. Unbelievable. Churns my stomach. But you know what? I won't be the first to die. Hell no. You roped your mother into some lunacy. She wouldn't tell me the details. I couldn't get a single word out of her after a point. Did you attend her funeral? I planned to. Arranged for my godchild to pick me up and everything. But the day of the service, I couldn't hardly walk. I heard from a couple of people it was a beautiful one. For all the bridges she burned, there was plenty people had nice things to say. Even a few of her colleagues from the university showed up, the ones who got her sacked. I know that of chapped her ass. They buried her with the fake little ring she always wore around her neck. She'd say it reminded her who she was. Figured she would probably want to give it to you. What? Buried her with that fake little ring she always wore around her neck. Maybe I'm gonna get that ring. Figured she probably wanted to give it to you. But you were gone. Blake, well, he'd have pawned it to anyone fool enough to buy it. So The ring she wore around her neck was fake. You don't know the story? Kinda funny if it weren't so sad. Your granddaddy wanted to prove he was from royal stock, so he broke into a pawn shop up there on Airline and stole the biggest ruby you could find. Went around telling people it was from the old world. Said it traveled from France to Nova Scotia and down the Mississippi River. Well, that was a bunch of bullshit. He ended up in Angola for it. Though they never did find the ring. Catherine took it to an appraiser one time. It's cubic zirconia. Fake. The man spent months in jail for a fake piece of jewelry. After that, everyone started calling him King Pierre. They laughed him out of crevasse. Crevasse? What the fuck is crevasse? Okay, I looked up Crevasse City and it took me to Alderaan from Star Wars because a Crevasse City is a place there. I don't know. Yeah, it's just pulling up Wikipedia. Wikipedia, I should say. My mom was fired from the university? Sure, you were young. Couldn't have been too long after Blue passed. She lied up and down to get that job. Nothing special. It's a community college in the city. But that's Catherine. Never wanted to play it straight. Suppose Blake took after her in that respect. Enough about my mom. We're trying to get into the refinery. Not a good idea, Kay. What for? They stole my mom's stuff. Well, that's interesting. The regional executive, she took a particular interest in your mom and your mother. Why? She wanted to know the things Catherine knew, I suppose. Your mother was out in the lake. She heard Shield or somebody was building some kind of rig out there. She wanted to find out for herself. She didn't find what she was looking for, but she found something. Sounded to me, why did Million just go quiet? Interesting. Sounded to me like her medication was messing up her head, but she insisted it was real. Some kind of UFO. Said it followed her for nearly a mile. But anyhow, that's the CEO they got at S.H.I.E.L.D. She's about as far out of her mind as your mother was. She must have caught wind of all this. Catherine gotta be careful in her old age. Paranoid even. The important things she kept hidden. Whatever S.H.I.E.L.D. stole wasn't nothing important. But you want to get it back. Can you help us get in? I'm going to regret telling you this, but I've been sitting on it so long. Been dying to tell somebody. I don't know how S.H.I.E.L.D. managed to do it, but they fucked up. They bought out this neighborhood. And ever since they did, they put me behind the firewall. Got a computer terminal back there. Every time I boot it up, I get a view of the inside. Hold on. I'm going to regret telling. I don't know how, but they fucked up. They bought out this neighborhood, and ever since they did, they put me behind the firewall. Got a computer back there. Every time I boot it up, I get a view of the inside. Oh, interesting. So because he's within S.H.I.E.L.D. area, he doesn't have to. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. He's not part of their intranet. They wouldn't. I mean, I guess they just like. I don't know. I don't get it. Not like I know what the hell to do with it. Clicked around a bit, but just got myself lost. Can't hardly read the screen. Computer's back there in my little library. Have a look. Whatever you do, Kay. I'm asking you to be careful. Okay. Let's go to the library. Let's all go to the library. What's this? Printout contained later head of law office in Materi sits in the tray of the printer. Mr. Richard, after carefully studying the circumstances of the buyout, we recommend that you proceed with relocation. S.H.I.E.L.D. is not legally obligated to provide you with an easement. You may find yourself trespassing on private property when leaving and returning to your home. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. U.S. Army Corps. No, it's like the pig. I want to read claim that the pigman is a type of grunch. A grunch? Oh fuck, it's a grunch! Who hides beneath the interstate bridges that cross Lake Pontchartrain. Legend has it that if you bring the pigman a gift, you return a gift to you in kind. U.S. Army Corps anomalous light report. Report on the levitating spheres of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Memory and the Bonnet-Carré spillway throughout the spring and summer of YX-1S, commissioned by the United States Army Corps engineers. Levitating sphere of light witnessed by multiple. So other people have seen it. Interesting. After careful survey of the soil content in the area near Camp Memory, our inquiries determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formative of confined pockets of gas that, given exposure to heat, may ignite. These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for floating. I don't buy it. It's a cover story if I ever heard one. The trophy sitting atop the bookshelf reads, Junior Champion Reese Richard, St. Charles Parish, YX2B. We're learning a lot about him. Storage containers. Let's fucking grab one. You're sifting some of the clippings I fill the containers. Most relate to the catalytic cracking unit explosion of YX-10. Is that when his son died? Descriptions of the aftermath, the destruction, the displaced, the workers who died. Your father is listed among the. Oh, it's not. It's. Oh, because it was the gas leak. The gas leak from at his house. Okay. The father is listed among the names. Damn. Oh, blue. A box. You attempt to open the box. It's locked. Deer head. Here you have a bucket under the wall. Okay, let's go on the computer. It's computer time, baby. You pass your fingers over the trackpad, waking the machine. Shield security terminals displayed on the console. You sit before the shield terminal display. Probably can't do anything to get in, can I? This is a map of Shield's Sentinel drone security. The entrance to the refinery is in Zone A. If we want to gain access to the refinery, then it may be necessary to clear the Sentinels from this zone. There are currently 3 drones patrolling Zone A. Perhaps there is a way to relocate them to other zones. What if we, No. There we go, baby. Oh. Those don't count more than 3 drones, but 1 zone contains no drones. Maximum capacity enable rail code drone too. Oh, okay. This means that removing the last drone from the zone area, we must be sure that none of its neighbors are at maximum capacity. Okay. Fine. Oh shit, I'm running out of sequence allotments. 1. 2. No. No, I fucked it up! Reset state. Fuck. I was gonna get it right too, if it wasn't for those damn meddling kids. Alright. Go here. Deselect. There we go. Deselect. Deselect. Oh shit, wait. What am I gonna do with the last one? So if I was to put this anywhere else, it will say I don't get it. How do I prevent that from happening? Reset state. Am I dumb? How do I prevent any drones from being there? I can't, can I? Exit. This terminal. Will you explain it to me again, Mr. Robot? Fuck. Okay. So I need to move some of these away. Okay. It only goes to there if it's at max capacity. So they only switch if they have max capacity. If they don't, I don't think they switch. So what we need to do is make sure that none of the surrounding zones, when there's 0 here, are at max capacity. The best way of doing that is this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're doing. Okay. Move that here. Then deselect. And this one is here. Deselect. Alright. And oh, deselect. There we go. Oh, so hold on. Oh, hold on. If I do this and move that there, okay, and then I move this, deselect. Oh, wait, sorry. Move that over there. Now that's no longer a surrounding area. Deselect. So one drone, 3 max capacity, but it doesn't touch A at all. 2 and 2. So if I do move this here, then I should be good. Hey! Zone A is unsecured. The drones have been cleared from the entrance area of the refinery. I suspect this will be helpful. Yes. Very. Oh. Collection of bills, letters, and photographs are pinned to the board. Photographs of various industrial and infrastructural landscapes that you recognize from around the region. The Geismar aluminum refinery, the grain elevator downriver, the airport control tower. Oh yeah, we already did this. Fuck. Touch it. Did I touch it? Look on the mouth of the deer. It articulates open by way of an internal hinge. Inside of the mouth is a golden key. The key is perched and slide into your pocket. Oh. Oh, does that open the box? We attempt to open the box. It's locked. Look, it's my fucking key. Inside, you discover a small collection of letters folded with care and decayed by time. Let's read. valuable friend to me, Clayton. You carried me through some difficult days. I respect you more than any man I've known. Your generosity is boundless. The children also love you. Kay hides behind my leg because she's shy, but I know how to read her. What I told you the other night is true. It doesn't change anything. I made my decision the day I married him. We should take some time apart. Not long, just a few months. Time and distance, that's the only medicine for you. Love, see. Can we read that again? So they were in love. Let's go back to entrance. Can we talk to him about that? How you doing, Kay? No, we're not gonna talk to him about that, I guess. Interesting. Go to Dime's discount. We need to get dog food. Dog food. Grab dog food. Scan the dog food. Thank you for your purchase. Yep. Alright. Now. Oh, the mausoleum. Hold on. Before we go, can we go home? Can we get that pry bar now? Sit in the backyard? Grab the pry bar. Thank you. Fucking wanted that shit before. Let's go to the mausoleum. First, can we... That's locked. Pry bar. Okay. I can't do it there. But, can probably do it here. You pry at the cracked marble face of the cat. It peels away from the thin caulk bead effortlessly. Someone has removed Catherine's casket. That's fucking concerning. A letter. A letter. The penmanship delicate. It reads, Beloved Kay, her remains are safe. You will be reunited with your family soon. This was your mother's ring. She wore it on a chain around her neck. Let's take it. Gonna fucking need that for something, I'm guessing. And now we can go to Sarpy Books, and we can give the dog some food. You pour a heap of food onto the ground before the dog. She laps up the kibble and follows behind you as you step away. Hell yeah, we have a dog in our party? Bruh, it's the dog. Love that dog, bruh. Time's this guy. What if we talk to dog? We can talk to dog. That's cool. Alright. Alright. We got a little party here. We got it's just me, the robot, my toy stuffed monkey, and a dog. That's a good party.